My name is Bianca Collins. I'm the Curator of Public Programs for the Fowler Museum at UCLA. The Fowler is very excited to present today's program as the second of our Gay Pride series this June, an introductory class to VogueAfrik, also known as AfrikFusion, with the legendary Omari Wiles. Omari combines voguing and ballroom with West African and contemporary dance to create an original style of dance called AfrikFusion. During the lesson, Omari will identify the stylistic influences from African and Latin cultures on the moves that he will teach us. A little bit of background first. Omari is the founding father of the House of Nina Oricci and the creative director of Ballet Afrik in New York City. He began training in African dance forms at the age of 6, and in his teens, he took on the role of assistant director at the Maimouna Ketia School of African Dance, established by his family. Omari has worked with master African dancers to establish an understanding of African cultures, rhythms, and dance as his foundation. Omari will be assisted today by Shireen Rahimi, a first-generation Iranian-American dancer from the Bay Area. Shireen is one of the first company members of Les Ballet Afrik and also works as Omari's right-hand assistant. Shireen has been part of the underground ballroom scene for 10 years representing women's vogue. I encourage you all to make sure that you stay on speaker view, not gallery mode, as Omari and Shireen will be taking turns spotlighting their videos as they demonstrate moves. We will have participants muted for the entire class. If you have questions as the class goes along, go ahead and type them into the chat window and Omari will answer them between drills. After the class, Omari will also open the floor for a short Q&A. If you have anything that you want to know about him or his dance practice, that will be the time to submit your question through the chat. All right, that's it. Over to you, Omari.
Hi, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm so excited for today's class. I'm so excited to be a part of this experience. I'm so excited you all are here to join me. AfrikFusion is a style that really represents the communities that I have been involved with over my years within the dance scene. African dance being my first background in understanding specifically African dance styles from Senegal, Mali, Guinea, South Africa, Ghana, and Nigeria. Those styles such as djembe, kuturo, Afrobeat styles, kuduro are styles that really influenced me in terms of percussion, rhythm, footwork, undulation of the back and movement, right? It really, really inspired me. When I came to the States, I fell in love with house music. I fell in love with the vibe, the texture change that I saw and the similarities that I saw in African dance that I can see in house movement. It was really, really, really interesting to me, and I had to be a part of the community, not just learn steps, but also be a part of the people, right? And join in on the feeling, join in on the movement, join in on the reason why we dance house. House also introduced me to the style of dance that we know as vogue. Voguing has many different styles within itself. It has the old way, it has vogue femme, and it has a more dramatic style. I myself, I particularly do the dramatic style, but I was trained in the vogue femme style by legendary Tahiri Mizrahi. With voguing, I infuse a lot of the feminine and masculine gestures and energies that vogue has, and I apply that to the movement that we do in West African dance and in house. So that is a little bit about the history of Afrik, right? My company, Les Ballet Afrik, is only 2 years old, and within the 2 years that we have been working with, that we have been open, we have worked with Harlem Stage, giving us our first commission work. We have then worked with Gibney, and then now we are currently working with the Guggenheim in New York City. To me, it is very important that dance translates community, family, building, traditions, evolution, right? So with that being said, Shireen is a dear friend of mine. She has been one of the people who has been a part of this journey from the beginning. So she is going to be on the camera and on the call today, showing you guys the movement and how to do it. We're going to drill these steps. Do not worry. The choreography is none. There is no choreography. Everything is going to be drills. It's going to be drills and lots of fun, lots of energy. I will be breaking down the technique of each step. We are only doing about 4 to 5 steps. I will be breaking down each technique of the step and the style and give you a little bit of the history of where the movement is coming from and how we fuse it together. With that being said, Shireen will be then drilling you with the music that we have selected for today's class. So it's going to be really, really, really fun. We'll make sure to spotlight each camera so therefore you can visualize and see us clearly. All right, is everyone ready? Let me just flick through the spaces so I can see all of you beautiful faces, because that is one thing that I missed during this quarantine, is being able to see all of you beautiful faces and all the students who are joining us. Hello, everyone. I'm just scrolling through to say hello. Oh, there's a little baby. Hi, hi. Hello, everyone. Hello, 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 hello. Much love. Much, much, much love. Oh, my goodness. Okay, this is amazing. So many people. Oh, my God. Oh, this is so beautiful. Okay. Before you guys have me tearing up here, thank you guys again all for joining in. And again, if you want to cam up, you can. If you want to cam down, it's all fine. The music and everything's going to be great. If you have any questions, please just let us know. If you have any questions, you can write it in the comment box, and then I'll get some time to answer those too if I'm moving a little too fast or too slow. All right, so with that being said, let me just adjust my camera to, great. Shireen is here. Great, so I can see Shay. Okay. So when we talk about Afrik, right? When we talk about Afrik, we're talking about the undulation of the back, right? The spine, right? The undulation of the back and the spine. Right? We're gonna do a little bit of warm up, okay? A little bit of warm up so we can get our bodies going. So the first thing that I want you to do is arms down, and I want you to think about your shoulders rotating backwards and letting that travel through the spine all the way down to the hips, right? Release the neck, bring it back up with the shoulders, bring it down. So let's just warm that up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nice. Let's do the same thing, but now let's take that, taking it forward. Yes, shoulders forward. 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good, nice. Bring it back up. Okay, let's do here with the chest. Just bring it forward and back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nice. So we just want to get that movement in our back and our spine, right? Now let's try the neck. The neck's just going to go up and down, just a little bit. Up and down. Good. We don't want to think all the way up, so we don't want to look to the ceiling. We don't want to extend too long. We just want to think about the chin lifting up slightly and coming down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nicely done. Now we want to think about the neck and do side to side, right? Just a light slide profile. We don't want to look straight to the side where it's almost this profile. We're really straightening the neck here. We want to just think about angle, right? It's almost like a photo shoot, right? We want to think about the angle corner, angle, angle. Let's keep doing that. 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nice. Let's drop the neck down and just rotate the neck all the way to the back. Nice. And bring it back down and rotate all the way to the back. Nice, nice, nice. And reverse around and all the way down. Bring it back around and all the way down. Nice. Let's bring the head up. Okay, good. So we got a little bit of movement in our shoulders warmed up. We got a little bit of movement in our neck and had that warmed up. And we have a little bit of movement in the spine, right? Undulating the spine as well, right? It's really important. Okay, let's think about the hips, just a little bit of hips. Side to side, right? Side to side, side to side. So when I'm thinking about my hip, right, I'm really pushing and almost as if my hand is behind the hip, right? So I'm really pushing that hip out to the side, right? And then shifting it over, the weight over to the opposite side, right? Let's keep going. And 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. Again, 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. Good. So with that hips, you should feel the arch in your back already from those undulations that we were doing, right? So for me, culturally, I'm fusing that African diasporic movement, right? Tribal movement that we're doing here, but I'm also thinking about where the arch also sits and where that undulation also sits in terms of being feminine, right? And our body and our gesture being feminine. That's why even our chest, right? We don't have this happening, right? But we have this happening. It's a lot of undulation here in the spine and in the back. So that allows all of this movement, right? And fluidity through the upper body, right? So we want to connect that with the African and the voguing technique, right? A lot of the times that we see the hip, pop, 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 that takes us to those Latin roots, right? A lot of the Latin roots. And the Ballet Afrik and AfrikFusion is about fusing and threading those African, Latin, and Vogue cultures together, right? So we think about those hips, the hips, the hips, the hips, the hips. Your chest is out, your back is arched. You're really feeling a nice good stretch through the body, right? Exactly. The hands release over and out, right? And then again, that is all movement there, right? Same thing with the hips. Good. All right, how you feeling? A little warmed up there? Yeah? Good, good, good. Yeah, just to show me a show of hands. Good, great. Okay, love it. All my movers. Oh, love it, love it, love it. Okay, good. So that's just a little bit of warm up. Hey, Shay, do you mind popping on some music so we just to warm up a little bit more? Thank you. Shay will be sharing the music from her computer, so therefore you'll be hearing the tunes. But Shay's gonna throw in a little warm-up beat for us, and then we're gonna start just 1 or 2 minutes, and then we'll go straight into the first count of 8. Here we go. Shay, unmute your camera.
Hold it down.
There we go. Okay. Good. So we're gonna just move the back. And forward. Nice. Chest up and in. And Okay, good, good, good. Great, how are we all doing? All doing well? Good, bodies are up, great. Okay, good job, everyone.
I'm not having an easy time hearing the music, Omari.
Okay.
I think maybe when Shireen plays it and you speak, it kind of cuts it up.
All right, cool. Well, we're gonna go. That was just the warm up, so we're gonna go right into the breakdown of the first step. Cool. All right. Here we go. So I'm gonna show you the breakdown of the first step 3 times. I'm gonna show you the breakdown of the first step facing front. Then I will show you to the side, and then I will show you to the back. So we'll have 3 times to really break the step down, and then we'll take it over to Shay, and she'll do the drills with the music. Here we go. So the first step, we want to go, and we want to step with the left leg, right? Or the right leg, whichever one you want to start with is fine. You are going to go 1. As that is happening with the left leg, or whichever leg you start with, you're going to take that same arm around from the back to the front. So you have 1, 2, that's your first count. 1, 2, you're gonna have 3, 4, just the undulation of that back again, 3, 4, and the knees. So you have that 1, 2, this is 3, 4. From here, you're gonna go and 5, 6, and another undulation, 7, 8. That is your full 8 count. Again, we'll break it down again. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6. This is 7, 8. Good, and that N5 is just a ball change. Again, whichever leg you start with, the N5 is just a ball change. It's either right, left, right? It's either gonna be right, left, or it's going to be left, right, depending on which side you started on. Here we go again. 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes? From here, we're going to do in place, or you can move with this movement as well, but we're just gonna do a little step and take this movement 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that movement goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay? And however you want to express yourself in that movement, it is you. If you want to go bigger with the movement, if you want to take it smoother with it, that is just a reset to start at the top of the step again. We'll do that for 8 counts. So, watch me. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Reset, 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 and here we go. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 8. Reset, 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 and we go. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 8. Reset, 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 go. Yes? All that you're seeing again is practicing and really training in and drilling in this undulation and this movement, right? And we see this movement a lot, that resonate a lot within African dance movement. We see this resonate a lot in Latin cultures, and we see this resonate a lot in voguing as well, right? So we really want to train and get that open. Cool? Okay, Shay, let's start with the music. Shay's gonna do the drills. Here we go. And as Shay's doing the drills, I'm going to be watching all of the cameras so I can see and give back any feedback or notes if necessary. Let me see the movement, watching all of you. Okay. I see we're having a little trouble on the visual and sound, yes?
Yeah, it looks like Shireen's screen keeps freezing. I wonder if there's any way for you to play the music on your end, Omari, since your connection's better.
I won't be able to share the music. I can play it through, because I'm not on a desktop, I won't be able to share the music as that option is not given to me. I will be able to play it from a speaker, if anything. Okay, there might be a little bit of lag, but I can play it from a speaker. All right, so in the meantime, everyone, please drill that first step. Break that technique down and drill that first step. I'm still watching you as I'm setting up the music on my end, but let me see you break those steps down. Nice. Yeah, good, Natalie. That's good. Yeah, you make that movement big when the arm swings around. Good job. Nice. That's looking good. Nice. Hey! Let's go, let's go. Nice. Yes, use those back. Use those back. Don't forget about the neck. Uh-huh. Five, six, seven, and pause. All right, let's do a quick pause on that. So I'm seeing great stuff from everyone. I'm seeing great movement from everyone. What I want to do is make sure, because the movement is very still tribal, the essence of Afrik is really also taking the movement and the mental, right? The feeling, the emotional part of it, and changing that. So still think about that ballroom feminine flair that we see in Vogue, and still think about where that resonates in here. So even the neck, that's what I'm saying, like the neck around, it's not coming as aggressive as you would see the African dance, the traditional roots of it, where you can see that real strong movement. This is still taking in the femininity, right? So soften it up, right? It's about taking the African movement and making it into this textured feminine way, right? So this movement, ha, boom, soup, ha. It's all about the texture change, yes? So let's feel that again. Here we go with the music. 5, 6, 7. Hey!
I can give you many reasons why you should be me. The first thing I wanna find out for you.
Let's go.
With you and I till the end of time.
Nice, nice. Hey. Five, six, seven. Hip. Okay. That was good, y'all. That was good. So you see, a lot of the times when we're thinking about fusing, a lot of times people, when fusing styles, they forget that there is a difference in textures. There's a difference in cultures. There's a difference in the energy that's applied to the movement. AfrikFusion is all about threading those lines together. You see the strength in the movement, but you see the vulnerability, you see the feminine gesture as well applied to that. If it's even from just the neck. That's what I'm saying. Don't think about sharpening your movements. It's not sharp. We're not hitting things sharp, right? It's a flow of everything flowing through your body, okay? Good job, guys. Let's take on the second step, okay? That was a good drill. I think we worked up a good sweat on that one. Okay, so this next drill, right? This is gonna tap a little bit more into like that Vogue Femme 5 too. So really sit into your plie, right? Sit into your knees, right? So we don't have this, right? We're not straight leg, we're kind of bent in the knee. That allows a lot of more movement and flexibility in the hips. So we can see the movement go 1, 2, 3, 4, right? So that's the first 8 counts. You're hitting 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes? Let's take that again. 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? And however you express or feel the body, it's supposed to be sensualized, right? So, right? So take that movement, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's about the attitude as well that you apply in that movement. Yes, nice. Oh, that was really good. All right, so a lot of that. That was nice, good. Okay, great, that is so good. Okay, let's take that again. 5, 6, 7, and a 1, a 2, a 3, and 4. This here is gonna go a 5, and a ha. So think about this movement again. Oh, I'm so sorry. I missed one little gesture. Didn't mean to do that. You have 1, a 2, a 3, and 4. That arm that is up is going to come down to the front, and the arm that is free is going to go over to the back, right? So you have 1, a 2, a 3, and 4, a 5, 6. Yes? As you're doing that, your leg, whichever leg you decide to start with, whether it's your left leg or your right leg, it should be the same arm, same leg as the arm that is up, right? That is gonna go through, right, to then fit into it, okay? So we have a 1, a 2, a 3, and 4, a 5, sit. So make sure this hip is coming up as you're taking the leg a rondé around. You're coming up with the hip to then sit into the plie, right? Back into this seat position. If I do it to the side, you see up with the hip is coming up and then it's sitting down, right? So you have that 1, a 2, a 3, and 4, up, sit. Then a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4. Yes? Yeah, and we just want to, again, that step here, you just let that groove out. But again, we still want to see the undulation in the back and the hip, right? As we're still going 1, 2, 3, 4, back to center, right? Let's take it slowly again from the top. So you have that 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6. This is 7. Sorry, 5, 6. This is 7 and 8. This is 1, 2. You're back here to the front. One more time. 5, 6, 7, and hop, 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 hop. Around, shoot, down, up, a 2, and center. Yes, really milk that rondation around because you want to feel all of that movement as well. Again, that body roll, that undulation in the back of the spine, that is all happening with that hip coming up and being able to roll into that seat. Then again, you're having the pelvis in the back move for 4. Cool, cool? All right, let's try that again from the top slowly. 5, 6, 7, and feel, hop, feel, nice. Around, shoot, sit, a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4. You start all over again. A 1, a 2, a 3, and 4. A 5, 6, this is 7, 8, this is 1, a 2, a 3, back center. 1, a 2, a 3, and 4. Rondation around, let it sit. Hit, a 2, a 3, a 4. Yes? How are we doing so far, everyone? Good, good, good. And again, this is not a class, this is not an audition, so I'm not looking for perfection. I'm looking for growth, I'm looking for fun, I'm looking for you to see those thread lines. So don't forget to always remember to thread the movement as well as the cultural understanding of African dance, Latin dance, and the Vogue community, right? Ballroom community. All right, everyone's doing good. Loving the energy, I'm just checking around. All right, let me see you guys do this step 2 times, just slowly, just like that, so I can get a chance to look at everyone, and then we'll take it with the music. Here we go. 5, 6, 7, and you have 1, 2, a 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, sit, hit, break it, 1, a 2, a 3, and 4. Yes. Let's do that again. 5, 6, 7, and we have 1, a 2, a 3, and 4. Around and sit, a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4. Yeah? Okay, good, good, good. All right, great, great, great. Good job, everyone. All right, let's try that movement, that second movement with the music. And again, what I'm doing is I'm specifically taking a lot of the African foundation from djembe rhythm, from a djembe rhythm called lamba and danza. This is from Mali, West Africa. So a lot of this undulation that you see, this movement, all of this here, that comes from a specific dance style called lamba and danza. This is from Mali, West Africa. So a lot of the foundations are there. A lot of the Latin foundation that I'm taking from is from rumba, right? Where we see the hips move up in that rumba. Also in Africa, we call it kizomba, right? It's where you see the rotation of the hips moving up, but it's a lot of Latin vibe. And then of course, taking in the Vogue femme essence of ballroom, right? Honey, honey, honey. Okay? All right, let's take it again. Here we go. 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hit, hit, hit. Again. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hit. 1, 2, 3. Back center. Yeah? Okay, good. That was looking good. All right, I'm gonna have you guys drill that out for about a minute to this track. so I can sit and watch you all, but I'm seeing some great, great movement right now, okay? Keep the energy up, and again, I'm so happy that you guys are here joining me today this afternoon. Here we go again, y'all, with the music. Wow, here we go. You ready, Shay? Let's boogie. 5, 6, 7, up. Hey. Up. Let's go. Aha, yes, keep that energy going. I'm loving it. Come on, Sharon, I see you. And yep, and hit, extend that arm around. Make sure you get a nice extension when you take that leg around. Wow. Ah, come on, little girl, I see ya. Keep the energy going. Nice, Natalie, nice, Natalie. Try to keep that leg for that garnish dog keep it on the floor. Hey, I see you, Elise. Come on now.
I can give you many reasons why you should be me.
Hey. Come on now, that's the energy I'm talking about. Hey, move those hips. Hey, let's go. Hey, that's what I'm talking about. That side. Nice, y'all. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, and hold. Okay, so I know drills, drills, and drills, but this is what I love about my company as well, because African dance this is what we are accustomed to. So across the floor of the drilling, repetition. Repetition allows you to build muscle memory. It allows you to keep being in tune with the movement and allows you to focus on the detail. Every time that you do it, it's like you're reapplying focus to the agenda, right? So keep that in mind. Again, those arms, yes, yes. It doesn't need to be big, right? I'm thinking almost like swiping the sweat off my forehead. Right? So it's really, really empowering. Yeah, I know, swipe it off, y'all. I love it. But it's really in that flair, right? A 1, a 2, a 3, and 4. This whole feeling, it's like you are compelling someone into your world, right? You're pulling them into your world, and then, again, feel that undulation in that back, right? That pulse through as you're stepping it through, yeah? All right, what I want to see right now is those first 2 steps together, right? So back to back, I know. I want to feel that ha, boom, stop, boom, ha, 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 ha. I want to feel boom, 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 sa, hey, boom, boom, boom. I want to feel both of those steps together, right? So as you can see, we end up building a combination, but it's about the drills, okay? The drills. Okay, let's drill that in there, okay? Here we go, y'all. Take your time. And again, this is not about perfection. Have fun, enjoy the movement, take in what you can take in and use that to your best ability. That is what dancing is about. I don't want you to dance like me, dance like her, dance like him. I want you to enjoy this energy and take the movement and deliver it, okay? Here we go, everyone. Let's Afrik it. From the top of that. I'm watching. Hey, no sitting down. I love it. Here we go. 5, 6, 7, hey. 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 Let's keep going. Let's take that again. Let's take that again. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, hey. Hey. Yes. Let's take that again. Here we go. 5, 6, 7. Ha. Hey. Ha. Good. Let's go. Let's go. Ha. Hey. Ha. Hey. Okay. Let's take that again. Here we go. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7. Let's go. Hey. Robin, that was good. I'm loving it, loving it, loving it. Come on, Marie. All right, let's do that one more time, y'all. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 10. Hey! Okay, Bianca, I saw you. I saw you. Yes, Sharon. Good, Sharon. Nice. Come on now. Yes, Leilani, you better get it. Come on, Indigo. Hey, yes, Indigo, feel it. Come on, Rachel. Hey. I'm loving it, loving it, loving it. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, and stop. I'm loving it. We are just like the song is saying, y'all. A garden of Eden. A birds together will flock together. We are killing it. I'm loving the energy. I'm loving the smiles. I'm loving the sweat that I'm seeing. It's so much fun. I mean, this is a way to be prideful. And one thing about, you know, Les Ballet Afrik is diversity. We thrive on threading diversity through the company and through the movement, through the vocabulary. So AfrikFusion is not just for me, but it's for everyone. It's for all of us to be able to express ourselves pridefully about our cultural backgrounds. That's one thing that I always encourage my dancers in my company, is that we always show our diversity within our unity, right? As well. So you guys are giving me so much life right now. Like, I'm getting my life. I'm loving it. And for those who have like the 2 people in the room, I'm loving, like, come on, social distancing and keeping up the vibes and good energy. That is what you do, yeah? I'm loving it. Indigo, you was moving and I was living, okay? Living. All right, everyone, here we go. Let's add on a next step. Okay, so remember, these are all drills. And all these drills you can take, you can change up the music and you can drill them on your own when you're waiting for a cab, when you're waiting for a taxi, when you're waiting for the next meal, when you're waiting for COVID and this quarantine to be over, drill these steps. All right, here we go. We're gonna go into that next step. I believe I remember it. Yes, I do. So The next step, again, we're thinking threading, right? Threading, African, ballroom, Latin. This first step is very African dance, right? Again, this is all djembe. One is the heel is turned out. Again, you can start with whatever leg you want to start with. I'm left-handed, so I'm starting with my left leg. One, the arms are out, right? As if I'm holding a plate or something. One, the heel is turned out. I'm then bringing this in, almost as if I'm in a catwalk position or I'm about to use my hips, right? So still about the hips. So I'm going from very traditional to then bringing it to almost that vogue vibe right here. A 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 5, 6, a 7, and 8. Yeah, let's try it again. So we have 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 5, 6, a 7, and 8 with the last hip. Right, and that's a lot of attitude that you're going into that last hip to the side. It's like, what's up? How to the side, right? So again, we have Garden of Eden, right? And a 1, 2, and a 3, 4, a 5, right? Think about the leg, shoot, right? Again, the hip, ha. The arms are coming down to the front, and then left arm or right arm, depending on which way you started, the arm goes, snaps up, right? So again, you have 1, 2, 3, 4. You have 5, 6. This is 7 and 8. Yeah? 7 and 8. Let's try that one more time. 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Right? Make sure you catch that 7 and 8. That's that last one. Good? Let's try that again. Here we go. 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Yes? How are we doing on that? Okay, 7 and 8. From here, we're just gonna go 7 and 8. You're gonna go 1, 2, 3, step back 4. Ah, thank you, Shay. The minds, great minds think alike. Stop. Sorry. From here, from the snap, this action is going to go 1. Sorry, I was skipping ahead. This is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's only a half turn, right? It's only a half turn. It's to get you from this side to then take you here to travel back to the beginning for you to start all over again. 1 and 2 and shoo. Ba-da. Snap. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? Again, this is all undulation of the back, right? And how you're hitting the back. This arm is here. This is very traditional Malian dance style from Lamba Dansa. Again, you will see the traditional step being this. Ging, ging, da, dig it, ding, da, ging, 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 da, dig it, ging, da, dig it, ging, ging, da. From here, we're taking ba, ging, ding, da, ding, 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 da, ding, ding, da, ding, ding, da, ding, right? So we're taking it there, okay? Good. Make sure we thread those lines, okay? Let's take it again from the top. 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Notice my neck, right? Notice I am looking off the shoulder, right, as the leg is lifting up. So I'm also hitting the accent within the back. Ha, 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 ha. So I'm also hitting a little accent in the back there, okay? Take that into the consideration as well, right? And again, that one arm is just up. So it's just one arm up the entire time. To then start from the beginning again. Yes? And again, the movement of the neck, ha, look back, look down, look back, right? This is you're already looking in this direction. Follow the arms, boom, hop, keep your head there, off the shoulder, off the shoulder, off the shoulder. Yes? Okay, let's drill that with some music, y'all. So again, I didn't say these steps were gonna get easier. We're gonna make them get a little harder, right? So you can see the first step was a bit easy. Second step got a little bit more sassy. Right now, this one is getting a little bit more intricate in terms of the movement. So we're just building up that energy, yes? Builds up the energy. Here we go, from this step, we'll drill it with the music. Come on, Shay. Shout out to my sister Shay, for giving us all those good vibes. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, da-da, hey. Let's go. 2, da-da, hey. Let's go. Uh-huh. Nice, nice, nice. Keep it going, keep it going. I'm watching. Hey. Uh-huh. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, and hold. So one thing I want to mention, that first step, right? That first movement, unlike the traditional African step where we would take that foot from the front and take it to the back, right? It's almost like a here, boom. We're bringing this to almost a passe right here, right? We're bringing it right here to the other foot. So don't go behind the leg. Heel and toe, right? We're thinking about accenting the hip up. It's almost like belly dance. Ready? Again, think about the Latin dance. Think about the Latin thread. That Latin thread line, right? From that African, that vogue, ha, that's where I'm tapping into that hip. I'm still in these knees, right? I'm not thinking this, right? I'm still thinking my knees are bent, ta, as I'm playing into that. Cut, cut, cut. Yes? Okay. Nice, very good. Yeah, exactly. You see, so that all resonates through our lines, right? Boom, passe. We bring this up to here. Boom, boom, boom. So think about where that's going from the heel to then changing the energy into this feminine energy. Masculine energy into this feminine energy, right? It's really being in tune with your masculine and feminine energies in these movements. Nice. Okay, let's try that again with some music, y'all. Here we go. Five, 6, 7, 8. Nice, good job. Feel that energy, nice. Feel that music. Hey. In the corner. Hey. Let's go. Let's go. started. Good, nice. Yes, yes. Few more times, Doc. Few more times. Hey. Okay, let's bring it down. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, and 4. Okay, good, good. All right, so before we move on, right? Before we move on, let's talk a little bit about any questions. Let's talk about that. Any questions so far on these steps? Before we go on to adding another step, we're going in from the beginning. I want to get some questions in there.
I think everyone's good. We did have to disable the Q&A, so it looks like everyone's doing it though. Everyone's doing such an amazing job.
Yeah, I'm watching it. The energy is so good from everyone. I'm loving it. And again, I'm nothing about being perfect. It's all about taking in as much as you can take in. I think a lot of times when people look for a dance class, you know, they get intimidated by looking to be perfect or being the best. When it's like dance class is our education. We are looking to grow. We are looking to learn, right? So keep in mind that as well, okay? I'm loving it, loving it, loving it. Okay, so now we want to bring all 3 of those steps together, right? We want to bring all 3 of those steps together, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 5, a 6, a 7, 8, a 1, 2, a 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, a 1, a 2, a 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right? That's how we bring all those 3 steps together, okay? And you can drill that all over again. Once you finish that 1, 7, 8, you go right back to the top of it again, yeah? Right back to the top again, boom. But now you can see, you can kind of change your facing. Then you can go here, ha, boom, soup, ba. You can start to change your facing, you can start to travel, boom, boom, soup, ha, boom, 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 right? You can start to travel. And that's really speaks to the social dancing, right? That each one of these styles in Afrik embodies. The African dance, the house, the vogue. It's about socializing. So we don't want to just stay here, but we want to travel and use these steps to travel in our space as well. Okay? Get comfortable with that. I know you guys have been comfortable in your homes and your spaces for a long time, but now I'm asking you to just kind of use around and move around that space, right? Shift that energy in your home, in your space, and really let that energy build up around you, okay? Okay, here we go, y'all. From the top, I'm gonna watch you all. You all are bringing so much smiles to my face. I'm loving it. Okay, here we go. Here we go. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7. 5, 6, 2, 8. 2, 7, 5, 4, 5, 8. And 2, 5, 6. Gaga. Again. Keep on repeating it, y'all. Feel that energy. Change your facing. Move around the room with it. Nice. Come on, Shay. Woo! Yes, Shay, that's looking sexy. All right, y'all, I see y'all. Move around in it. move your body like this. Wanna move your body like that. Wanna move the rhythm like this. Wanna move the space around that. Hey. Let's go. Keep on going. Nice, nice, good, beautiful. Come on, Ann. Come on, Ann. I see you, Ann. Here we go. Yes, Leilani. Hey, I see y'all too. Hup, hup, hup. Hey. Let's go. Yes, honey, yes, yes. Hey. Pure joy, pure joy. Here we go. 5, 6, 7, and hold. Come on. All right, y'all. That is what I'm talking about. That is so, so good. Let me give it a second, y'all. Catch your breath, breathe, breathe. Hi, kitty. I love cats. I'm a big cat fan. I have 2 dogs, but I'm a big cat fan. I love cats. I'm a Leo, guys. My birthday is August 6th. Shout out to all the Leos out there, but shout out to all the signs. I love them all. But yes, catch your breath, yeah? Breathe it in, breathe it in. Okay. So let's, as we're catching our breaths and breathing it in, let's talk a little bit about Afrik, right? And how I developed this theory, this style, this way of talking, right, with our bodies. Again, coming from an African dance background and seeing a lot of the movements expressed in this masculine energy, but yet I saw a lot of females dancing with this masculine energy in African cultures, right? It was really, really, really amazing. I come from Senegal by way of Mali as well. And my mom, Omari Wiles, you know, queen icon of African dance, seeing her energy and how she takes these movements and be able to change the texture of it, right? Really, really, really spoke to me in African dance, because a lot of times when people see African dance or hear it, they automatically think, energy, high energy, high energy. And it's not always the case. There's so many different layers and steps and rhythms that you hear, and the percussion and the footwork that you hear that really changes you know, the style itself. So when I started to develop Afrik, I wanted the foundation to be about African culture and threading those lines through multicultures, right? When I saw house dance, it embodied so much of everything: the Latin culture, the Afro culture, the hip hop culture, and influence, the gay community and their influence on the mannerisms, even that word, mannerisms, right? It's like there was so many things that I started to see in my journey through dance that I needed to find a style or a vocabulary that would help me express all of that, right? So in doing so, when I started to see men, right, start to create these gestures that were very feminine but yet graceful and strong, and then that took me back to seeing my mom being a woman from Africa and dancing African dance in this such masculine way, but being able to change the texture. So that's how I was able to thread lines together between those cultures, right? Between those communities of dance, right? Those bodies of dance. And that's really what started to resonate within me, was I want to be free. I want to feel comfortable in being able to dance and express myself using my African culture, using the rhythm and the footwork and the groove that house gave me, but also being able to express my femininity that ballroom and vogue gave me as well, right? And I know a lot of times people, even cisgender women, have a hard time finding a way to express their more feminine side, right? But still want to also be rooted into themselves and their identity, right? So this is a style that, again, it's not just for me. It was a way for me to be able to speak to so many. Yeah, understand. So that's really what and that's why I called it Afrik. And the way that I spelled it, you know, it's because that was the energy that I felt, you know, when these dances, everything that I see, all the times that I see dancing, I can pinpoint where the influence of African cultures or tribes come from, because it's all in there. It's all threaded in there, right? We cannot be blinded by that. We have to accept that, take that in, right? But then at the same time, yes, everyone, we are our own people. We are our own individuals, and we want to show that, right? Again, being a Black gay male, an immigrant from Africa coming here, it was very hard for me to express myself, you know what I'm saying? Either through language barrier or through, again, being told that doing this or holding my hand like that was not appropriate as a man, but yet why not? When I wanted to express the strength in being this and doing that and being theatrical, right? And things like that. So that's what I said. Don't think about just this movement, like that first movement. Don't think about that arm being a power arm and I'm rushing to get it here, because it's not a battle. It's not a fight within yourself anymore. It's a refreshing moment of reality, of acceptance, right? And that's what we want to fill in, right? So when you're doing all this movement, the neck, the undulation of the neck, that connects to the spine. That's what I'm saying. Those thread lines of Mother Africa is all through our movement, right? And masculine and feminine energies is not based on sexuality. It's not. Masculine and feminine energies is all within us. It's all around us, right? So we have to be able to take that in and embrace that as well, right? Okay, I don't know if, do we have time for,
let's do one last full round, and then
okay.
I think we'll be ready to close it up.
All right, great. This is so good. All right, so let's do one last round, y'all. And again, you can mix up the steps if you want to. You can add a little bit of yourself and then jump back into the step or the routine. I want to see you freak it. African. Yes? All right, guys, here we go. Remember, a fusion is about a blend, so don't forget to tap into all those styles. Here we go with the music. And this song is by Black Coffee. I love using Black Coffee. The music resonates to me so much. This is called Garden of Eden, if you want to look this up after. Black Coffee. Yes, come on now. Look, even my pill is prideful. Pride color. Happy Pride, everyone. Happy Pride. Here we go. 5, 6, 7, and welcome to the flower. Welcome to the museum. Welcome to the what? Welcome to the Let's go. Woo. I say it. Nice. Keep it going. Keep it rocking. Keep it moving. Keep it rocking. Rock the body right. Keep it rocking. Keep it moving. Keep it rocking. Move the body right. Keep it rocking. Keep it moving. Keep it moving. Keep the body moving. Keep it rocking. Keep it moving. Keep it rocking. Rock the body right. Walk. That's what we do. Walk. Now walk. That's
The first thing I wanna find out let's go. With you and I till the end of time. Baby, to the end of time. Like I'm leaving the color. Oh, that's a view. I like that. They lay behind those trees. Hey, yeah, that energy, yeah. That's what's come out. Come on, Rebecca. Hey. Go. Hey. Woo. Hey. Come on, stay. And I can give you many reasons why you should be mine. Oh, night dog, 5, 3, 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, and yes, honey. Oh my God. Woo!
Woo. Wow. Thank you so much, Omari and Shireen, for leading us through that awesome, fabulous class. Thank you to our guests for joining us. Sorry about those negative comments in the chat. All of us at the Fowler Museum are deeply invested in providing a secure and safe space for learning, joy, and respect. We nipped that in the bud. We had a great time. This program.
We had an amazing time.
Oh,
we had an amazing time.
You're so amazing. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And you was there, you was getting it in, honey.
Of course, of course. Okay,
I really enjoyed this.
Thank you. We enjoyed having you. We recorded the program, everyone, so it'll be available on our Instagram and on the Fowler website for you guys to revisit and share another time. Thank you all, and we really hope that you will join us again.
Continue moving, continue fighting the good fight, continue creating art and building diversity within our community, continue supporting your artists out there. We are here to make a change, to speak a voice. We have a voice, and platforms like this, thank you very much, Bianca, for just like giving us this platform to be able to share this energy. It's really, really amazing. Shay, thank you so much for boogieing down with me and just being a part and being, again, my best friend, my ride or die. You're always there, 100% supportive of me, and I appreciate that so much. All of the students that I've seen that I haven't seen in so many months, I miss you all. It was so good to see your beautiful faces. To all the new faces here, thank you guys so much. I wish that we could do so much more, but you know, this was just enough for the online class and things like that. And again, Afrik is not just about me. Take how I explained how I fuse these together and move that when you freestyle, you know, and really take into consideration what those threads are, those lines are. I mean, we are the needle, y'all. We are the needle. Just keep that in mind, okay?
Thank you, Omari.
Thank you.